In the news tonight, Edo State government flags off second phase of COVID-19 palliative distribution, plus security agencies enforce boundary restriction in Edo. Good evening and welcome to NTA Benin Main News at 7 o'clock. I am Anwuli Okolo. 245 new cases of COVID-19 have been recorded by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control. 76 are in Lagos, 37 in Katsina, 32 in Jigawa, 23 in Kano, 19 in FCT, 18 in Borno, 10 in Edo, 9 in Bauchi, 6 in Adamawa, Oyo and Ogun recorded 5 each, while Ekiti, Osun, Benue, Niger and Zamfara states have 1 each. As at 11:45 Monday night, 2,802 confirmed cases of the virus are reported in Nigeria, with 417 patients discharged and 93 deaths recorded so far. And in Edo, 10 new cases have been reported for Edo State by the NCDC in its latest report on confirmed COVID-19 cases in the country. Total number of confirmed cases in the state now stand at 62. 10 patients have been discharged and 4 deaths recorded so far in the state, bringing active cases to 48. However, according to the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Patrick Okundai, as at May 3rd, the confirmed cases are distributed across 9 local government areas: Oredo, Esan West, Ego, Ovia Northeast, Ibubaoka, Nwode, Esako Central, Esan Southeast, and Akoko Edo local governments. There are 483 suspected cases, 333 persons of interest, 649 contacts line listed, while 107 have exited follow-up. The Benin Traditional Council urges individuals, groups and villages making frivolous complaints and claims that fall directly under the purview of the Oba of Benin, Obaira II, to security agencies to refrain from such, as their plight were on hold occasioned by the coronavirus pandemic. This was at a press conference in Benin City. Philomena Bebo reports.
The Iyase of Benin, Chief Sam Igbe, says there are established palace structures and procedures for handling complaints arising from disputes between individuals and communities, as well as those that border on Benin traditional customs and norms. He pointed out that these structures have been placed on hold as a result of the coronavirus pandemic rocking the globe.
It is expected that all pre-COVID-19 arrangements maintain the status quo as we all patiently await the lifting or relaxation of the various lockdown protocols and subsequent resumption of activities of established palace structures charged with dispute resolution and adjudication of complaints emanating from individuals, groups, and villages.
The Iyase of Benin, however, enjoined those individuals engaged in this practice to desist.
It is pertinent to note that failure to heed this word of caution may lead to a situation where erring individuals and groups indicted for delinquency will be made to bear the consequences of their actions.
The Esogban of Benin, Chief David Edebi, and the Obasoge of Benin, Chief Edugu Ekato, were also in attendance. In Benin, Philomena Ogbebo, NTA News.
Some government officials are beginning to take the compulsory face mask directive seriously. Peter Oibo, who visited some government offices, says the face mask is now part of their dress code.
The outbreak of coronavirus pandemic has led the government to implement various precautionary measures in the society. Some of them, though unusual, have been deemed necessary, like the use of face masks in public places. A visit to the Edo State Secretariat saw civil servants adorning face masks in various colors and textiles in compliance with the directive from the state government.
The importance is to shield oneself from this ravaging coronavirus. If you use it, chances are that you won't contact it.
The mouth and the eyes and the nose, they are known as most of the parts that picks it quickly. That is why we have to use face masks to protect these parts of our bodies.
You know, when people cough and sneeze and they don't cover their mouth and their nose, it's easier for this disease to spread.
The compliance level is very high. We were enlightening our staff and we've told them the dangers inherent in not wearing. So many of them are very conscious of that. So
the civil servants are calling on the public to adhere to government precautionary measures and guidelines so as to have a coronavirus-free society in the near future. In Benin, Peter Oibo, NTA News.
Different strategies have been put forward by government to fight spread of COVID-19, one of which is the interstate boundary restriction. Uduakobong Achibong was at the Edo state boundary to monitor compliance.
When NTN News visited Evonobong in Ovia Southwest Local Government Area, which demarcates Edo and Ondo states, it was observed that though there were human and vehicular presence, traffic was halted. Security operatives were conducting checks on motorists to ensure that only those eligible to cross the boundary did so, and those found culpable returned to where they came from.
You can see what we are doing here right now. We are checking essential goods are moving. I think you can hear me very well. I understand. So this is no total lockdown. Okay. Essential goods are coming in. People are of the official duty, police, soldier, medical personnel, they are moving.
Some of the people caught up in the exercise expressed their frustration, while others described it as needful in view of the COVID-19 scourge.
As I'm coming from Edo State to Edo State, I know allow me to turn me back to Edo State. Where they outside, they feel hungry. So I see now come hungry, they people for ourselves, no option to get their food.
Coming from Lagos, because of the announcement that the lockdown has been lifted up partially from Monday, just to meet situation like this. They have to give us chance to go back to our various states to start work.
If you move, they'll check your people. Just give it them, move. But some people are here now, there's no paper, no nothing. It's all to move to another state from that state. Police are checking everybody. It's good, very nice. I like it.
Police, they are doing their job. They are trying. At least the essential goods are being passing, while the one that is not essential, they are turning back.
Recently, state governments had agreed on interstate boundary restrictions, which only allows movements related to essential duties and goods as part of measures to contain the spread of COVID-19. In Benin, Uduakobong Achibong, NTA News.
It's time for a break. Please stay tuned for more reports after.
This sickness, as they never fit get wetin go cure am, the only thing make we dey do wetin we call prevention. You see this one when I put for here, so they call am face mask. You know, see am, e pass my ear like this, bound. This one when me do so, na locally made o, tailor fit sew am. This one now, you go do am like this. See me, when you wan comot for house, you wan comot for your house, you go wear am, bam. See wetin they call sanitizer, na be this one. You go put am for your hand, bam, take am do like this. See am. Before you go do am, you go wash your hand well with soap. Regularly all the time, dey wash your hand. Above all, my people, any gathering when e pass 20 run comot from there. Why? Because my body touch you, your body touch me, you go take am get am. Abeg, for now, you know say we wey be Christian, we sabi shake hand well well. My hands are blessed with that. When they say anything I touch, this one not touch anyone now. For now, no handshaking. For now, no embrace anybody for now at all. See ya, just do like this. I greet you, Ogano.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, two things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Rendeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities. Fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill Restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Rendeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Rendeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenry Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.rendekihotels.com. Rendeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
Hey, my I come ask and say, why all of us dey pay 100,000 naira? Say cause say your husband you wan do 70th birthday. Shey na all of us marry am together. Hey, when her mama die, she collect money. Her papa die, she collect money. Her mama die, she collect. You remember when she talk say she wan turn her mama dead body? Mama, you too talk. Na you be glory dey dash me credit anyhow. Imagine 40-year-old dead body. Why you dey laugh now? Na true, abeg bring your money. Mama, no laugh. No be you, jare. Na some apropos customer dey wey dem no dey mind their own business. Yo, I never even begin to give you her gist.
Glow and Maple. Get 5 times your recharge to call all networks. Recharge with *555*10#.
Make I sell my market finish first, eh? I will call you back. Oh.
Unlimited. Cancer. There are over 100 different types of cancer: breast cancer, lung cancer, cervical cancer, and many others. Cancer harms the body when altered cells divide uncontrollably to form lumps called tumors. Anyone is at the risk of getting cancer, but some are more likely at risk because of inherited cancerous gene. Some cancers are sometimes lifestyle induced, like smoking, lack of exercise, poor diet, chemical emissions, environmental or water pollution may play a role. The chances of having cancer can be reduced by avoiding smoking, using tobacco products and alcohol, eating fresh food, and getting regular exercise. There are some tests and screening to help detect cancerous cells, like mammogram for breast cancer and pap test for cervical cancer, and through other cancer detection tests. Your fighting chance against cancer is early detection and treatment through regular screening and testing. This message is powered by LAPO, improving lives.
Thanks for staying tuned. Edo State government has begun the dispatch of palliatives to the 3 senatorial districts of the state for onward distribution to vulnerable households. Goodluck Enaino reports that the number of households targeted in the second phase of the palliative distribution is pegged at 100,000.
The items were distributed to widows and the State Command of the Nigeria Correctional Service.
Apologies, that report would come up in the course of the bulletin. The Nigerian League of Women Voters, Edo State chapter, led by its chairperson Elizabeth Ativie, has given relief materials to communities selected from the 3 senatorial districts in the state. The gesture is in line with the organization's compassion for humanity. Obeyo Tobapsai reports.
The relief items, which include foodstuffs such as rice, beans, noodles, and beverages, as well as other hygiene essentials like soap and face masks, were presented to the people in their homes. The communities selected by the League are Ofumegbe community in Hunde local government area, Irekme in Esan West, and Uoha community in Afuzi in Owan East local government area. The chairperson of the League and former Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly says the idea is to support the needy at this period where the impact of the COVID-19 has reduced the income of people.
Beneficiaries say the gesture is a step in the right direction.
God will bless you. He will give you good life, long life and prosperity. After now, tell I follow us. Now, thank God go tell I follow now. Soon I bring come for us. We thank you now. And God will bless you in Jesus' name.
The Nigerian League of Women Voters is a registered non-governmental organization that is non-partisan, non-religious, and non-sectional. Its interest is in the empowerment of women in all spheres of life. The mission statement of the League is to empower voters and defend democracy. The Nigerian League of Women Voters is a branch of the League of Women Voters in the United States of America. In Benin, Obeyo Tobapsai, NT News.
We'll now go back to the report where we told you Edo State government has begun the second batch, the dispatch of palliatives to the 3 senatorial districts of the state for onward distribution to vulnerable households by Goodluck Enaini.
The Edo State COVID-19 palliative warehouse remains busy with trucks loading and offloading food items for onward distribution to vulnerable members of the society to help cushion the economic consequences of the ravaging COVID-19 pandemic. The state government is set to flag off the second phase of the distribution palliatives, and these trucks conveying assorted food items will be heading to the 3 senatorial districts. The special advisor to the governor on special duties, Yakubu Gowon, says the exercise focuses on distributing breakfast food packs to the Muslims on Ramadan fast and palliative to cushion the pains of COVID-19 partial lockdown.
What we are doing right now is dual. Number one, we know this is the Ramadan period. As usual, the state is sending out Ramadan fasting things to our Muslim brothers, alongside with palliatives.
The phase 2 of the distribution is expected to see a spike in the number of beneficiaries to the tune of 10,000, more than the figure in the first phase put at 90,000, and key priority will be given to the elderly.
You can even see we are offloading, we are bringing in more things, and while other things are going out. If you say who and who is qualified, right now, you know what Mr. Governor said. This palliative is devoid of political affiliation.
The government is not oblivious of the loopholes that characterize the first phase of the exercise, but here, government officials say the loopholes have been addressed. Religious leaders, traditional institutions, and local government chairmen, as well as civil society groups, will be involved in the exercise. In Benin, Goodluck Enaini, NT News.
The Edo State government will operate an agricultural-based economy post-COVID-19 pandemic. This was the assurance of Governor Gordon Obaseki to the people of the state when he undertook an inspection tour of the ongoing construction work at the College of Agriculture, Ihoriahi, Ovia Southwest Local Government Area. Goodluck Anaini reports that the governor also inspected ongoing work at Osiomo Power Project in Benin.
Governor Godwin Obaseki, accompanied by his wife and some top government functionaries, believes that in the midst of COVID-19, the future of citizens of the state should not be compromised. His mission is to ensure that the project is completed in record time under the approved specification. The governor, who is focusing on developing human capacity and skills to sustain the economy of the state, says agriculture will be utilized to move the economy forward after COVID-19.
One area we're very keen on, specializing in the school, is extension services, where we will have short courses. We will have short courses, intensive courses to train a lot of young men and women who will go and support farmers in their various communities. So it's not a school where you say, you want to just come and get a certificate. It's a school where you not only get the academic training, but you also have the practical knowledge. That is why, even as part of the learning, part of the existence of the school, they will be farming here. They will be processing commodities in conjunction with the community.
The consultant, Gail Someze, assured the governor that by September, the project will be ready for a new set of students to come in.
All the planning was to look at that build out over 6 years and also make sure that by September, working with the contractor at a high intensity, we'll get there.
The governor also inspected the Osiomo Power Project along Saple Road to see the level of work done. In Benin, Goodluck Anaini, NT News.
It's time for another break. Please stay tuned.
To me, to you, it's up to us to make the world a better place. A place where we can learn, where we can dance, where we can live together in peace and harmony. It's up to me, to you. It's up to us to make the world a better place. To me, to you.
Stay indoors, wash your hands regularly, stay safe and stay healthy. Indomie noodles, tasty nutrition, good for you.
Please until signature hotel, our place of hospitality in the heart of Benin City. Please until
Pleasant Hill Signature Hotel, a place of hospitality in the heart of Benin City, located at 134 Akpakpavo Road, Benin City, Edo State, or call 0528-40557 or 081363908.
Please until signature hotel. Please until signature hotel. Our place of hospitality.
Improved household hygiene is essential to keep your family safe. Did you know that the sodium hypochlorite, the active ingredient in hypo bleach, is equipped to fight viruses and germs? Add some bleach to water, soak a clean napkin in diluted bleach and wipe off germs from common contact surfaces. Wipe off with hypo. Disinfect your home with hypo bleach always.
Endorsed by the Nigerian Medical Association.
Ogbelo 2020 don't come with Ogbonge Travel Awufo. Muyi Line, the transport company where get everybody for mind. Say comfortable traveling no suppose tear pocket o. As Awu bonanza price still dey from Benin to Lagos, mind to Yanakwaja Yaba and Aja for just 2,500 naira. Benin to Port Harcourt 2,000 naira plus cheap Awu price. So worry Bayelsa and Niger Delta routes, including Ekpoma, Auchi and Abuja. Muyi Line executive charter cars like Toyota Corolla, Toyota Camry, and Sienna
day to local and international airports and anywhere for Nigeria. Save money, enjoy safe and comfortable journey as this travel awoof day till June 30th, 2020. Muyila head office day 169 Oselu Lagos Road, opposite Technical Junction, Benin City. Muyila, friend of Nigeria students.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just four walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
Meals and motors. Now safety of all our passengers be number one. We dey make sure say we use new motor and driver wey qualify carry our passengers reach where them they go.
Correct! Safety first. Safety first. Amels and Motors. Now you, Biko.
Safety and comfort come to Amels and Motors. Our head office there for number 156B, Benin Aoshi Road, Aduawa, Benin City. The part of the road from Benin, number 1 Eagle Street off Sopomba Road by Sizzler by Ring Road there for Benin City. Number 188 Motala Mohammed Way, Benin City. We there for number 38 Tubo Lagos Road, opposite UBTH Gate, Benin City. For Akpoma, Amels and Motors there by Beverly Hills Junction, Benin Aoshi Expressway, Ekpoma. For Abraka, we there for Police Station Road Junction, Abraka Delta State. For Port Harcourt, Amels and Motor just there for number 3 Oluwa Passenger Road by Rebisi Motor Park, Waterlines, Port Harcourt for River State. We also there for number 190 Abba Port Harcourt Road by Rumola, Port Harcourt, River State. For Uyo, Amels and Motors there for number 115 Ikotek Road, opposite Akwa Ibom Transport Company. Uyo, Amels and Motors. Amels and Motors, as lion be king of forest, now so Amels and Motors be king of the road. Bam! It's finally here. Yes, the one-stop shop for everything electronics. Benin City, let's jubilate. It's Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 Adesawa Road, Benin City. A unique shopping mall for authentic, high-quality electronics of major brands like LG, Samsung, Scanfrost, Nexus, Hisense, and more. Get quality, authentic brand products like refrigerators, side-by-side fridges, deep freezers, front and top load washing machines, gas cookers, air conditioners, OLED and other varieties of television, DVD players, home theater, standing fans, home appliances, generators of different brands and sizes. You name it, we've got it. Get the best bargain and authentic products at Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 Adesawa Road, opposite Winners Chapel by Ihama Junction, GRA, Benin City. Uyi Technical Electronic Mall. Everything electronics. We dare to stand out.
You're welcome back. Edo State government has begun collection of biometrics from 173 inmates granted pardon by President Muhammad Buhari in a move to decongest some of the overburdened custodial centers in the wake of the novel coronavirus pandemic in Nigeria. Details of that report will be brought in our subsequent bulletin. That concludes our bulletin tonight. Thank you for joining us. Do stay safe.
To the hour of the truth of the gospel.